When you've had a fall or any kind of physical impact to the body, you're generally dealing with at least two kinds of shock. The first kind of shock I will talk about is impact shock. So anytime the body is met by something that is harder, whether it's the ground or a car dashboard or anything at all, the force of that impact is going to go into the body. So those molecules of force are absorbed by the body and contained so that that won't ricochet around inside the body and cause tissue damage. So one of the first things we do with hands-on therapy is to encourage the body to let go of that impact shock. And generally you're positioning the body in a way that's going to make it easy for the force vector to come out the way it came in. You can do this yourself, and we'll talk about that in a minute. The other kind of shock that we see in whiplash or falls or car accidents or anytime there is a physical impact on the body is psycho-emotional shock. And that is the an accident, I've fallen. That is the in-breath that never breathes out. And that's about your nervous system and its response to something that feels dangerous or threatening. And there's a way to deal with that as well. It's an individual matter which kind of shock you deal with first, but it's a good idea to pay attention to both kinds of shock. And it's definitely something that you can do on your own. So right now, let's start with nervous system shock, that psycho-emotional shock. And the easiest way to deal with that is to take a minute, take a breath, and another breath, and begin to feel your feet on the ground, or if you're lying down, feel the whole back of your body on the table or the bed. Breathe into the moment and tell yourself that whatever happened, the car accident, the fall, whatever physical impact is over and you're safe. And breathe that message into your nervous system at least through 5 to 10 breaths. You can think about the front of your brain is the practical, logical part that knows it's over. It knows you're safe. It knows what time it is. It knows the date. So think about sending that information backwards to the back of your brain, to your brain stem, which is much more about reacting to danger or threat. And think about that message percolating backwards to your brain stem. It's over and you're safe. It's over and you're safe. And then allow that message to percolate down your spine, down your spinal cord, towards your lower back, towards your sacrum and your tailbone. And breathe. It's over and you're safe. As the message starts to percolate down your spinal cord and from there out to the 35 or so miles of nerves that you have in your body, you may feel like you want to shake or wiggle any parts of your body. Allow that to happen and think about sending that message that it's over and you're safe along the whole pathway of 35 or so miles of nerves in your body. And keep coming back to your breath. When you take a deep breath, you are sending messages back to your vagus nerve, whose job it is to take you out of fight or flight. As you feel that message working its way through all your nerves and from there to all your tissues, you can start to return back to the idea of impact shock. And this is simply another message that you're sending your body, and that is that it is now not just okay, but necessary to let go of the shock from the impact. Our bodies are wonderfully intelligent and they want to heal. Our bodies want to be in alignment. They want to release tension and shock. So simply sending that message in, particularly when you've already sent the message to your nervous system that the impact and the shock is over, allows your body to start to let the shock out. You may feel that your body wants to move a little bit. You can trust that and follow. There may be a particular line that your body is trying to find in order to let that energy of shock out. So first you tell the nervous system it's okay to calm down and stop protecting, that you're safe, and then you let your body know that it's okay to let out that energy, that impact shock. And again, come back to your breath. These two kinds of shock can be worked with again and again. Sometimes it's like layers of the onion, and you can work on them with manual therapy. But you can start as soon as the moment after you have any kind of an accident, and every little bit helps. And remember to keep coming back to your breath.